nobody around. That's cool. So it's just me here right now. Because this is an ungodly hour to start doing fucking press conferences. That said, it seems, according to what I'm looking at here, that the Intel press conference has been pushed back 15 minutes, which is good. So let's see what the fuck this is.
Oh my God, it's day 2. We made it. We made it. Day 2 of E3
so
on
it's these
Twitch
talking
2017. Yesterday was day 1 of press conferences.
Bethesda
was on. Of course, we had EA.
I'm in the
the
rare
day
position
before.
of being outnumbered by Twitch talking heads on my own stream because nobody else is here.
We've got a whole new slew of conferences, including Intel, PC Gamer Show, Ubisoft, as well as Sony. To end the day, and it's hard to believe the expo still, Zeke, it hasn't even begun.
I was expecting Chris to be here.
They haven't even let us in the doors yet.
No, the announcements still continue. There's our schedule for today. As you can see now, we've got noted the first segment as the PC Gamer press conference. However, Intel is going to be doing a little press conference. Not sure what they're going to announce.
Okay,
is it new,
so they say they're going to do an Intel
CPU tech? Is it something else? You know, they've done some other interesting things in sort of the camera space, the virtual reality space. Like, Zeke, honestly, I have no idea.
I think they're going to announce their foray into AI.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They've done some really, like, they've got a wacky, crazy, like,
here,
R&D. Well, I mean, who knows the things there.
Hey, I'm in line. Intel, if you're listening, I'll take a chip.
There you go. whatever you're researching. We're going to be hearing from Intel, and then immediately we're going to have the PC Gamer Show. That's hosted by Day 9. Many of you who are viewers of Twitch or maybe fans of esports probably know who Day 9 is. Third year.
All right, that should be a little bit better so you guys can hear me talk about nothing. Okay. All right, so the Intel press conference is in 15 minutes, so I guess I can just chill here and wait for other people to show up. Evidently, they did switch the time, Johnny. Yeah. The sink is pretty good. It's a kitchen faucet with the thing where you can pull out the actual faucet head, and it's got a hose on it, and you can use that to, spray around. That thing doesn't quite fit in to the actual faucet base as well as it should, so it just kind of pops out sometimes, and that's kind of annoying.
Exclusive on Microsoft. Don't think you're going to be having any cross-play on that between Xbox players and
between
Windows 10
KBM and controller.
That'd be not.
I think we're going to hold off on tweeting about this until we're closer to the actual conference.
Right before the PC Game Show. That's okay.
It's all right. They're probably going to talk about a lot of their foray into VR and what's coming up next and where they're going with it, Oculus 5, all that stuff.
So what do you guys all in chat think about E3 2017 so far?
No one kind of expected that. It's possible. This is like I mentioned, this is the third year of the PC Gamer Show. Dude, we're trying to do a show up here. If you can stop dropping those damn polls, all right? I expect them to at least bring something that we won't see anywhere else. Right?
Absolutely. I mean, the doors are kind of wide open for PC Gamer. I'm surprised their conference is only half an hour long.
No, I think it's actually longer than that.
There's 15 minutes for Intel and 30 minutes.
Intel is a little bit shorter. No, it's an hour to 90 minutes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I feel sorry for you, SL128, because Microsoft's was much better.
I don't know. Maybe I misread that. And then of course Ubisoft is today.
Yeah.
Zeke, I know. Honestly, maybe we should talk about Bethesda because, we all kind of experienced something last night, which was this crazy hype that was created around a leak that, whether or not it's true.
Microsoft had EA's primary game in it, so EA didn't. Oh man, I don't remember much from the pre-show.
A new Wolfenstein, which looks phenomenal. I think we're gonna have that on our stage today.
That's basically what they said. They were like, "Here's some Wolfenstein, bye."
And then Evil Within 2, which I think we're also gonna have on our stage. But yeah, a lot of people were sort of expecting something, right? They were so hyped for this.
Well, Bethesda is one of those companies that consistently makes good stuff. And last year, I mean, how can you top last year when they were doing Fallout and stuff like that? They said, and it's VR, available, right. VR. But they introduced the VR of Doom and Fallout 4, which I'm sure there are a few people out there who are super excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think Fallout VR is going to be really, I think that will be big. I mean, we talked a little bit about some of the perils of VR. It's like Fallout's a game you typically want to play for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours.
Yeah. But having that helmet on,
with that helmet on,
many times.
And
what's up?
Actually, I think
Hey, hello, Glitch is here, everybody.
Oh,
it starts at 9. Actually, it starts at 9:15 now, so you haven't ruined anything.
Yeah, no, I got something I gotta go do now.
What?
I came in here because I didn't know the thing started so early, and I'm working today. I got projects to do.
Damn it, Glitch! Nobody else is here either. It's gonna be me alone. Even Sharon's backed out.
You've got chat. Maybe Simon Boots is on. He's fun. I mean, I'm not saying, but invite random fans to come join the show. But
Simon Boots is in here.
Man, your stream is fucked then.
The actual well, I haven't tweeted about it. Okay, all right.
I can't. I wish I could, but I've been putting this off for a while.
When are you gonna be around at all today?
But if they do, if they announce it, yeah.
Maybe. That depends. Mondays are our project power through day.
Yeah.
Are we live right now?
Yes.
Yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know, I'm making a video game, kind of. Anyway, Mondays are my partner's and I's day that we can just focus and get stuff done, and we work until we get tired. So usually that's 12 to 16 hours. So I'm gonna go do that for all day.
Have
Bye.
fun.
I will.
Obviously, a lot of people excited for Evil Within 2.
Yep.
The VR we mentioned, and then
well.
But I think the general sentiment was wait for.
SL128 says, "What if you open up the Discord for everyone to talk over each other?" That seems like a recipe for horrible disaster.
Right. The rumors of the Splinter Cell, which is kind of, I'm assuming, going to be a reboot of some. Right? It's been a while since we've seen Sam Fisher and friends in Splinter Cell. But the Assassin's Creed will probably get a big focus, even though it was present at Microsoft's conference. So.
Yeah, I mean, they have to show it. I mean, it looks amazing, and it's beloved, one of the most beloved series.
Of course, and it certainly does look,
It's not good, is it? That Bethesda launcher.
But then it has a lot that it's bringing to it. Obviously a time period that has never visited before.
Well, there's some fans.
The last I talked to Chris, he was swearing at Quake, so that probably bodes well for where the hell he is right now. I got the beta key and I downloaded the Quake closed beta, but I haven't played it yet. I went to bed shortly after that insanity that was the pre-show. I think halfway through that, I just put a cat gif up as the stream.
If I haven't made it clear enough, again, we talked about how I was so impressed with Microsoft because we sat there, we're like, listen, Microsoft, you've got to bring the games, man. Scorpio's neat and everything, but you got to bring.
That is bizarre, Admiral Bosch. You have to run it in compatibility mode for Windows Vista SP2. Ooh. Why would it even work on Vista? Nothing works on Vista.
We got the 10 minutes of just techno babble thrown at us, and it's just
Teraflops, okay.
6mm nano. It was kind of crazy.
But then it was game.
And then it was just game.
And I hope Sony does the same thing.
I feel like they sort of were the ones to kick that off, right? Yeah. Last year, that's exactly what they did. If they bring something similar,
they got massive praise last year just for like, this one was for the gamers. They gave us so much stuff.
Right. And I mean, like, you have to just immediately realize that, right? Like, I guess we forgot that, it's kind of about, like, the games and the anticipation and the hype for these games that people really want.
Yep.
Like, the hardware brings a little bit of that.
Yeah.
And maybe that sets you up for, like, well, and here's these exclusives that you can only get on the new hardware. But at the end of the day, it is the games, right? Like, I just really want to see more on Last of Us 2 and God of War. And Sony's pretty good at also being like, oh, yeah, we are here from our back pocket. We were working on this one. And that's, a lot of times where those new IPs or spin-offs on Horizon Zero Dawn was one of them.
Yeah.
I was graphically impressed with that game, but that game did not grab me the way it grabbed a lot of other people when they first announced it.
Yep.
Then they showed a little bit more. I'm like, okay, it's starting to. And then once I played it, I'm like, shit.
I'm absolutely with you on the nice packaging. Like, I'm skeptical of nice packaging. I'll look at it and go, yes, the packaging is nice, but it's got to be, it's got to have some oomph inside of it, you know. And Horizon Zero Dawn actually ended up being like that.
Yeah. We're seeing also Anthem right now, which is to me is definitely one of the, it's one of the hot games that people are talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Whether you're Destiny fan or you're just a fan of BioWare or this world that they've shown off or the armor, the javelins. A lot, like Twitter's kind of talk a lot about this. Seen a lot of stories published as well. So I'm not surprised either. It's like a very ambitious game.
I am kind of wondering, and this is just a non sequitur wonder, but the name Anthem, I don't know where that comes from. It made me curious because Destiny is like esoteric, can mean anything.
Right.
But Anthem is.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Think about that.
Chew on that one a little bit.
But it looks beautiful. I love the mobility of it. I think that's where Destiny really shined, was the ability to move around. And I think they took a note from that and made it so you can move around anywhere.
The mobility is, I think, something that I'm personally a big fan of mobility. I like to be able to get around or explore in different ways. I mean, it looks like there's a lot of verticality to this. You see it going underwater and then coming back out.
Well, just like you were saying with Breath of the Wild, when you get the
paraglider,
it just changes the game.
It totally changes the game.
Yeah.
So maybe having something like that, we don't know if there's like progression of these javelin suits. Like here's what it can do now, and here's what it'll do later.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, sorry, I am talking to various people on Steam and had my microphone muted because I didn't want to subject you to mechanical keyboard sounds.
That one, the 2v2 game, where you're like fighting in this arena and you sort of step on these things to build laser walls, and then they move, and you have special powers that can do various things. But very simple game that then suddenly you're like, oh god, like there's a super high skill ceiling for this game.
Oh sure, yeah. Well,
a lot of fun.
It's like Rocket League.
Yeah,
Rocket League is like grab car, hit ball in goal.
Yeah,
maybe at the basic.
Maybe not as like, I don't think anyone was like, oh my god, did you see that? And laser, but whereas you are
new though.
Maybe you will. Maybe you will. It was a lot of fun. The guys that brought it were great too.
I saw Bloodstained. It's gonna scratch that Castlevania itch.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it was,
that looks beautiful.
Iga talk about just the development.
Okay. I guess we're gonna get going here. I guess I'll tweet this out here.
Like you hit every stretch goal, so that means development time expands. I wish the game was a little faster, Zeke. I don't know if that's like because hey, we have to do some optimization, but I feel like it looked good. The only thing that seemed to be missing was like 15 percentage points of speed or something.
Well, I would imagine that they're going to have, because they had the double jump, which you're like, oh, double jump, that's in almost every one of those games. I bet they have like a dash, like in Metroid Prime or the Super Metroid.
Right.
The dash
they've got
mechanic.
That in
I'm sure
Symphony
they
of
got
the Night.
it. Yeah.
Well, but even then, it's not even like.
Oh my god, you guys are still talking like 1 minute before the damn press conference is going to start. Throw up a banner or something instead of your stupid talking heads.
I want a little bit faster.
Sound like a gamer, actually.
I'm speaking about the Devolver Digital press conference, which kind of came out of left field yesterday.
That might have been the best press conference I've ever
I hope it hard cuts in mid-sentence. Yeah, Xander, I agree. That would be really good.
I love outlandish games. I love bad games. Like, I love playing them and having fun. Like, just
I should make a post on the website, too.
Hello.
Hey, so this is Ninjustin.
Howdy, y'all.
Of Ninja Blues, and they're going to be here helping me out this morning, talking about Intel, whatever the hell this is.
I talked when no one else would. Wait, what is going on?
It's there's an Intel press conference in the at the earliest point in the morning. Navigate over to this stream so you can see it while I'm seeing it.
Isn't that the company that makes like processors?
Yep.
This real?
That's
something
very
the
strange.
whole world will be watching. You aren't about to leave anything.
Okay.
Anything
To chance.
to chance.
Game on.
Game on. Game on.
Is this supposed? Is this an
Game
Intel
on.
promo thing?
Game on. Game on.
A lot of people are saying "game on" to me, Josh.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Senior Vice President.
Why does Intel have
head
an
of
E3
client
processor? That seems to be the
computing
question
for
that everybody's asking. Like, what the hell is
Gregory
this?
They're gonna tell us about the new i9 processor.
Hey, good morning. Good morning and game on. It is so great to be here at E3,
lights would be good.
ahead of the PC gaming show. This great venue, all the millions of folks watching on Twitch around the world.
Okay, here we go.
You know, your passion and your energy is really amazing. It's what's making
the audio
gaming
seems
the hottest
desynced
area in computing today.
from the
and it's
video.
What
I don't know
fuels
what's going
us
on.
more than anything else that we do to push the limits of technology.
And
to
the
deliver
subtitles are
products
behind.
that let you do
Oh,
more.
you're right. It's totally
That let you
desynced.
do
Yeah,
more.
something is fucked on their
believe
end.
me, we heard you. You want to do more. So, like I said in the opening, let's game on.
All right, how is the audio balance now?
Like he said
Now,
in the
we just
opening
launched
2
the
seconds
Core
ago.
X
Let's
Series
game
platform,
on.
which is the most
wait a
powerful
minute.
set of processors we've ever built. And it gives you
I
the
think I know what's going on.
unprecedented ability
Oh, you do?
to do it all. And because
I think
one
it's picking
size
up the
doesn't
wrong
fit
mic.
all, we
Hang
made
on.
it the most scalable platform ever, providing all the performance needed for gaming
Well,
needs.
I mean, like,
and for
your
those,
microphone
you
isn't
know, it
the one
starts
that's
with
gonna
the
be...
Core
Although
i7
you
X
sound
series,
better
which
now.
has the ultimate in overclocking performance
Well,
for
because somebody in the
uninterrupted,
chat said
beautiful,
that I was
immersive
quiet,
gameplay.
and it's because it was
And for
my
those who want to do
webcam
even
mic
more
instead
than
of my,
that,
headset
who want to
mic.
do streaming and content creation, we've got the ultimate,
Hang
the
on, now it's
Core
just picking up everything.
i9X Extreme Edition.
I've
an
heard the
18-core
X299
beast
platform
of a product
has been a
that
complete
delivers the
train wreck.
ultimate in megatasking.
So,
enough talk.
At
Let me
least
just
so
start this
far, as
morning
far as
right now,
pre-release goes,
since
because,
seeing is
like,
truly believing. We're going to have Craig come out
the
and
way they've
show
set it
you
up
what
is
these
they've
new
got
processors
like
can do in action. So,
all
Craig,
these different kinds
how
of
you doing this morning?
processors
I'm
on the
doing
same
good.
platform.
You are like
so
energized up.
motherboard
So
that's
I'm stoked for
supposed
this E3 audience. So
Yeah, let's
let's
get
go
into
ahead and just dive right in. So what we want to talk about
be able
today is the
to,
amazing power of our newest generation of Core i7 processors
support
and how it's going to unlock your
between
entire gaming
4 and
performance.
18
So
cores
what we
and
have
like
here, we're actually
between
going to jump
dual
right in
and
and
quad
play a
channel
little bit of
memory and all
Blizzard's
this
Overwatch,
nonsense.
which is
Love it.
well, it's one of the biggest titles here we have in the world. I'm a little bit of a fan, if you know what I'm talking about. But we're
trying
going
to figure out how the
we're going to be
sensitivity
playing this
works
on
with,
our brand
Ventrilo.
new
If I can't
Core
get it to work, I'm just
i7.
gonna do
This is a
push-to-talk.
brand new machine that we have from our
Oh,
Acer
well,
Predator
lower's more
Triton
sensitive?
line. So
Yeah,
sleek,
it's a
thin,
noise gate. It's
sexy,
like how
and the
much noise you need to open the
non-compromising
microphone.
experience that you have on your machine. But we wanted to talk about how that Core i7 unlocks that experience.
What's frustrating is it
And by
doesn't
having
have
the
just like a
faster
bar
processor,
thing
you're
showing
now
how
looking
high it
at
is like on
unlocking
Discord and
bottlenecks
stuff, so
between
you just sort of have to keep
GPU as
guessing
well
at
as
it.
system memory. Just by upgrading from an i5 all the way up to your i7 processor, we're looking to be able to get double the frames while you're gaming and streaming in your Overwatch today, particularly on a form factor
I
like
think that's
this.
awesome. So double the frame rate looks
Twice as many.
totally
Sounds
immersive, right?
extremely
Absolutely. So we want to go
suspect
ahead and take it
because
actually a
most
step
modern
further.
games
So
are not
while we get an amazing
CPU
gameplay experience
bottlenecked.
like this, gamers in the tech industry have always been pushing us forward about what we can provide and the experience to gamers that we have here.
No,
right?
that's right. I mean, we know that it's about the gameplay, and we needed to deliver the best. We needed more performance. So we challenged all the engineers back in the shop to do their
We challenged all the engineers.
Exactly, I think they really hit a home run. So what we're going to be showing here is a new
I
way
had to
that
set
we're
it
gonna
up
be
to like
gaming and
70 in order for it
streaming.
not to
Streaming
pick up
is just
everything.
as much a part of gaming today as it ever has been.
I like this
traditionally,
asshole
we look at kind of a Twitch view
Lucio
like
here
this.
not playing the game.
Kind of 2D. You see me
What
in the
fuck?
camera down here at the bottom.
He's dancing,
when I go ahead and
Josh.
pick
What
up
the
there.
fuck is this?
A little webcam camera that we have there, but this is your traditional 2D stream.
Why are they streaming their stream?
Yeah, easy enough. But now with VR and new movement forward in the tech industry, we're looking to share that same gaming experience.
It's very important that we watch Lucio
really do it
dance.
like this. It doesn't get across the same immersive experience that we would have in VR. So what we want to go ahead and do with the performance of our newest X Series processors is that we're looking to be able to put someone in mixed reality view and be able to share
Intel, have you ever done a press conference before?
With everyone out there. So to illustrate that today, we actually have a special guest.
This is amazing.
So live from our second floor mezzanine up there, backstage,
Ryzen
we actually have Sonia Reed, one of the most famous streamers and gamers in the world.
All right.
You guys might know her by OMG, it's Firefox.
All right.
So it looks like we got
OMG, it's Firefox,
Josh.
No
a brand new game from Omniverse Inc., which is Seeking Dawn, a brand new VR title.
I'm not in the know enough.
First time here at E3.
Is that an Oculus?
And so,
no, that's
Sonia,
a Vive.
you're actually in the middle of the game. What do you think?
Headset.
Okay, there we go. I was like, are we just gonna be looking at the green screen this whole time? Although now it looks like a really bad like 90s.
Yeah, what the
This is
fuck?
what we think video games
What is going
look
on
like.
with those guns?
Now, so I'm wasting no time. I'm getting right back in.
Sonia, that was totally. That is amazing. So
Oh
it's
my
like you're
goodness.
right.
Oh my God.
I'm so glad I got up for this.
We want to go ahead and put her right in the middle of the game, and for a professional streamer, this is kind of
Oh
a brand new
Jesus, the green.
experience that you can bring to
Why-
really bring that.
why is the
immersiveness to
camera
all your
looking at-
followers. However, it takes a lot of performance. We're talking being able to composite the green screen, play our VR, brand new.
guess
They
they're
did
like
not test
showing
any of
off
this
that
before
they're
going live.
Stream at the
keying
highest
out
quality
the green
that
screen
we
stuff.
possibly
Oh God,
can.
okay.
I know in the past to be able to do all that.
Let's not think about that anymore.
Finally,
you had to
the
have specialized equipment, not just one box or you know, you had gear that you had to have to assemble that and actually broadcast it.
Correct.
But
We're-
not anymore.
We're
Well,
looking at multiple
camera in the
machines and
shot,
specialized
okay.
Equipment no longer. And with our new X series, we're able to do it under one box. And a matter of fact, that
seems
was
like
the
they've
very
caught up in
first
terms of
live
their
demo of our
lag,
full
so that's
18-core
nice.
X series parts.
So that was the first time ever 18 cores running live on stage.
That's it. So you can see all 36 threads heated
Oh,
up. and
yeah, we
running
get to
our
look at it
performance,
again.
And we can see how much performance.
So this is basically an
actual
answer
experience
to
takes. So
the new
can't wait
AMD
for the X
processor
series.
Thank you,
know what I'm
Sonia,
talking
up
about.
there, and thank you, Craig. Appreciate
Intel's
it.
finally
Thank
putting
you.
more than
All right,
fucking
give 'em a
8
hand.
cores
Thanks,
in a
guys.
processor, or at least in a retail processor.
All right, incredible. Hey, and with the X
I'm really
series,
glad we got to watch
family,
that
we're delivering
that
more performance
bizarre
across the
video
board.
game.
We've got
Why are they
more
cutting
section
between,
enhanced
like, so
titles,
many different
faster
things
load
right now?
times and game launches. We've got better single-threaded performance with a thing we
Do
call
they have an
Turbo Boost
audience?
Max. It's the first.
Are they talking
ever
to an empty
teraflop CPU on a desktop, which just blows my mind. And to top it all off, we
Delivering
crushed
better
11
experiences
world
with
records with that box.
performance.
So pretty
I really
darn
wanna do
amazing.
Bridge Crew
and the
for
new
something
news
on
today,
Spoiler
the good
Warning,
news is you don't have to
but
wait
I
long
only
to get
have
your hands
this
on one. So I'm pleased to announce today.
and, like, ideally
that as of
Mumbles, but
next
she gets
week,
sick
we are
with
taking
VR, so
orders,
probably not.
Pre-orders for our Core i7X, all the way up to the Core 9 Extreme.
Is this
the
part
Core
Oh, is
9
Bridge
X
Crew
Pro
the Star Trek
available
thing?
next
Where
week.
like
And then we'll be launching
Yeah,
our
yeah,
12,
it's
14, 16,
it's the Star
18
Trek
core
VR
parts,
thing where you're on a bridge
from
with 3 other
August
people.
through to October.
And it's got, like, cross-platform.
I didn't see that.
I encourage you all to go check it out, get your hands on
I saw
one,
that, and my
order
first
one, and
thought
have
was
a
my
blast.
brother would love this, because my brother's like a
All
big
right.
Star Trek nut.
So-
And then my second thought was we would each have to buy an Oculus and then get 2 more people Oculuses.
The cheapest way to do it is to just
All
get
right, so hey,
a
not
PS4
only did we want to do more
Pro
for the gamers, we wanted to do more for the
'cause that's like
fans
$700.
as well. You know, we all know
You don't
there's
have to
a
worry about, like,
revolution
PC
that's going
performance.
on inside of esports. And for
But
the
can you
first
do
time
that with
ever,
a?
there are now
Oh, is
more
the game
fans
also on
watching
PS4?
esports
Yeah, yeah,
that are
it does
competing
cross-platform
in
multiplayer,
esports.
so you can
Oh.
play
For
with people
example,
on
last year when we had the Intel
PlayStation
Extreme Masters final in
people with
Poland,
an Oculus
we
and
pulled
because
in
I just saw it on Steam.
46 million viewers.
I will say, I do have a VR headset.
What is he talking about?
It's this beautiful purple rectangle.
It made Intel Extreme Masters Finals the most watched
I don't know, but apparently they're fueling esports.
ESL history.
You do
and
have
by
a headset?
2020, we expect that
I have a I got one of those VR headsets for smartphones that like you slip your phone into the sleeve.
Those seem cool enough. Like the smartphone is an interesting thing with the VR, where like it kind of has everything it needs to be a VR headset, except the headset.
That number seems big, and it is really big.
Yeah.
We have an announcement today that we think is going to be even bigger. So for that,
it's just like little lenses that you adjust in the thing, and you can only have 2 buttons because it's a phone.
Yeah.
But basically, it was because I was like, you know, I want to experience VR fever. I want a big headset on my head, but I don't want to spend like $500.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that man has a peculiar nose.
Through this partnership,
are there any
Intel's
VR
technology is
games
going to power
for
ESL's
right now,
esports
or is it
events,
just mostly like
studios,
3D video?
and broadcast operations worldwide.
I think it's mostly 3D video. There are some smartphone VR games.
This partnership is
not
going
a
to
whole lot of them,
the
and a lot of it is
worldwide
just
growth
like
of
experimental
esports,
indie stuff.
Premier events like the
like
Intel Extreme
Proton
Masters.
Pulse and whatever
we're so
else.
excited about this new partnership and powering everything that you do. And we've had some great fun together.
I gotta say, I'm very disappointed in the clothing game.
Let us show you what we've been up to.
Yeah, let's check
this
out
guy's
what we've
in
been
a
up to.
t-shirt. That guy's in
with ESL folks. Roll a video.
Button-up purple shirt that seems to be eating him.
Yeah, that's decent color matching there with the pink shirt and the blue blazer.
What does Intel have to do with esports?
They fuel esports, Josh.
I thought electricity fuels esports. Like, power plants fuel esports.
It could be that that's what they were referring to with their thing on the back saying fueling.
It's hard to imagine, but it's been 11 years of some pretty action-packed events.
Still not
and
convinced this is not an empty
It has been, and we're not stopping here. We're also introducing for the first time ever the Intel Grand Slam
Apparently
series.
they do sponsor
this tournament series is going to encompass 10 of the world's biggest Counter-Strike Go competitions.
Wow, so that's really exciting. The idea of an Intel Grand Slam. But as you saw when we were doing the X Series platform,
I'm watching like the Twitch general E3 chat and like the spoiler warning chat.
That we've got
yeah, it's the former is
right,
just
as part
madness.
of the Intel Grand Slam, ESL and Intel are awarding a $1 million prize purse to the first team that's going to win 4 of the 10 competitions.
$1 million. That's it, Josh. We're going to esports.
ESL
all right,
we're
going to get that $1 million.
League and DreamHack Masters.
So that's on top of whatever they would win in the tournament. There's a $1 million bonus prize.
Bonus money
for this Grand Slam.
Absolutely. I'm really good at
thank
balloon
you, Craig, so
fight.
much for joining me out today. We're so proud to be moving the ball forward in esports with you.
Play,
have a great time. I look forward to an amazing partnership.
Thanks.
All right.
Yes.
Give him a big hand.
And then I will fly high above the competition.
When will the first gaming conference start today?
Okay.
That's in,
in our
30 minutes.
In
we got the
don't
PC Gamer PC Gaming Conference, which seems to have like some.
Of esports
I think there's going to be announcements
rise,
from like
we wanted the experience to evolve as well, and to create the most immersive experience for both gamers and fans.
So
we want to bring VR to esports, and we really want to put everyone right in the middle of the action.
Oh yeah,
and
you're
now
West
to
Coast.
make VR-based esports a reality, we want to work with our partners to do
I'm in
two big
Texas.
things.
Yeah.
The first, we've got to get gaming titles and deliver gaming titles that are really worthy of the gamers and the pros and the fans. And number 2 is
that are really worthy of the gamers and the pros and the fans.
Get those pro players of the future in the pipeline and ready to go. So, to that end, let me invite out the Ready at Dawn co-founder, president, and chief creative officer, Rue Villasuria, out, and he's going to share with us how we're making
I really don't think
reality.
VR
so, Rue,
has risen above like fun gimmick yet. I have not experienced a Vive. I must admit,
you know,
like having
obviously I'm a huge fan of
controllers to represent your hands, being able to like move around in space.
But as I said in the opening, we want to get more VR-specific titles out for gamers and fans around the world.
Yeah, I understand that. It just doesn't seem like the kind of thing that you can make a hardcore competitive experience out of.
Yeah, I can't imagine a competitive experience in VR, at least with our current VR
single-player
technology.
game where you play a cybernetic AI on a mining station in the rings of Saturn. We built an experience.
Also, like even if you could,
You can just navigate in freely in 0G,
Lone
and
Echo.
you uncover the mysteries that unfold before you.
Wow, I mean, okay,
I'm encouraged by the fact that all they're showing is Splash.
That's pretty cool. But I also understand that you made some pretty significant.
I don't know. I'm pretty hyped
yes,
right now, Josh.
Actually,
did you see that guy's yellow helmet?
We wanted to know what more we could do for
Isn't
VR.
that a robot?
So we created a multiplayer game, a full-contact, futuristic VR sport.
Yeah,
where
or
up to 10
like
players
a
in 2
human
teams
body. It's
must get a
probably a
disc
robot.
inside the opposing goal.
It's probably
in this
a robot.
clip,
It could be a head. In a jar attached to a robot
in the clip, you can see the match is fast, intense.
Oh fuck, we're seeing gameplay.
Oh, man,
score a
you're
goal
so,
in the opposing goal.
God, this does not look like something that
I can tell
would
you
be good to
seriously,
play
it's
in
the most
VR.
I've ever had in VR.
Wow, Echo Arena.
Looks amazing.
That looks pretty fun.
Yeah,
you
it's
and I
a
are
lot
gonna
of
go
fun.
at it after
No,
this.
this reminds me of the stuff that I see on like smartphones.
Really, really intense. The action's amazing.
I can't imagine doing this standing.
I'm glad you think so. Actually, we're so happy with the output, and we
I
can't
would
wait
fall
for all
over.
the players out there.
It's really intense, and the action is
We couldn't wait
amazing.
for all the players out there and all of you
I'm glad that they're doing orange and teal.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce today that we are sponsoring a free release
colors.
of Echo Arena, and that's going to be at launch on to all Oculus Rift users.
So this is just like Rocket League in VR with robots.
And it's called Lone Echo, which is not quite as catchy as Rocket League.
Of course, for all the single players fans out there, Lone Echo is available for pre-order right now on the Oculus Store.
It's available for pre-order right now.
And I'm happy to say,
you know, even if it like VR was good enough to do a as like an esport thing, I feel like the price expected to fork over for it just means that at least for the time being, it's not going to be a big esport.
I really appreciate it. Well done.
Thank you.
All right,
thank you very much.
take care.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of need that critical mass of interest in order to make something an esport.
All right. Now, as we continue to work with Ready at Dawn and
you
other
just want,
partners,
like, this is the esport for the bourgeois.
Like, I'm not bothered by them trying to do it. I just don't think it's going to be successful.
The player base. And that's
like,
why
yeah, by all means,
it's a little bit soon.
Try to push, you know, try to get something cool on VR. Do more cool stuff on VR, please.
To launch the VR Challenger League.
Hey GB, this is Mike.
It's tough because like you figure you know making something competitive is a way to like legitimize something.
What the fuck just happened?
Featuring the Unspoken as well as Echo Arena, which you just saw from Riv.
Sorry, you were saying.
And it's going to
camera in the shot again.
Sorry, you were saying.
That is amazing. I was just saying like a lot of people are feeling apprehensive about VR and feeling like it's going to be another like 3D TV motion controller like that sort of thing. It just sort of like it pops up and then it disappears. And it's like making something competitive probably seems like a really effective way to legitimize it, but it's also like not ready for that.
Yeah, I think
when is it going to be ready? Is it just going to be not ready forever?
I think we need more like Resident Evil 7 kind of experiences because that game is apparently really good in VR.
And I think, let's be honest, a lot of you have an equal passion in addition to gaming for other activities. For some people,
you know,
it's
and Bethesda seems to be trying to take steps in this direction with.
For me personally, it's music. And having an opportunity to create new experiences in the world of music is a passion of mine. And I gotta say, we have been doing some really fantastic work.
Separate releases, which is kind of bullshit. Yeah, here we go. It's on Steam right now for $60.
My all-time favorite band, and they're my all-time favorite members, Johan and Mike Shinoda.
I can imagine they would have had to very significantly like redesign Doom for it to work in VR.
Yeah,
and create a video.
That's the thing is that
some exciting work that we're doing together. So why don't we roll that video now?
You can't just like plop.
Hey GB, this is Mike and Joe from VR and have it. We're really sorry we couldn't be with you guys at E3, but as you can see, we just started our tour out
here. We know this because there are games that like are technically VR accessible but weren't like formally released in VR. Like Team Fortress 2, you can technically play it in VR, but people who have played it can tell you that it's just nonsense.
Yeah, I bought a piece of software called Vorpex, which allows you to play like messes with the rendering layer of games and makes it so they render in 3D.
So I love those guys. They're so creative and so passionate.
Usually uses like
you know that they're gamers and a lot of Linkin Park's fans, a big gaming community all around the world. And what you saw in that video there, in the little outtake camera work, was a new VR destination and experience that's launching next month. So at Intel, we partnered with Linkin Park and Spatial-Land to create this VR destination for the band to help them engage their fans.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. And of course, like any frame rate drop is just going to be horribly nauseating.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like me,
like playing Skyrim
just
in
grab
VR,
your VR headset, grab an Intel-based
textures
PC,
and stuff is
check
awful.
out the
like,
new destination, VR destination for some great new experiences, including music and contests, merchandise. They're going to have some even extra secret fan experiences and content.
They're going to have some even extra secret fan experience.
We're really excited about it, and I'm happy
I'm
to
sorry.
announce
Every now and then I
it'll
try
be
to listen to what this guy is saying, and I just can't.
And the HTC Vive
kind
on
of
July
a fool's
27th,
errand.
which is right when their tour launches in the United States. So be sure you guys all go and check it out. All right.
I'm actually surprised by how little.
Thanks.
Wow. Okay. This guy knows
I heard
he is
clapping.
fucking up
In
at this
summary,
point.
You
He
know,
is
it's been
intimately aware with how
event here
fucked he
today at
is.
E3. We're super thrilled and excited.
This
to be
isn't
here.
quite on the
Like
same
I
level
said
as
in
like
my
the
opening, it's your
Sega Sonic
passion
anniversary
that
things,
drives
but
us
it's
to
pretty
innovate
up there.
every
Or the
day, and I
Konami,
mean
like,
that.
2011
You can
conference.
expect us to continue
Oh,
to
Jesus.
innovate and to bring the best experiences to you. And as you continue to bring your A game,
I'm
we're going to do the
surprised
same.
how
So
little
with that, stay tuned for the
hardware they've
PC
had
gaming
in
show.
this.
And everybody out
guess
there,
that's it.
let's game on. Woo! Thank you.
Let's game on.
I really want to know if they had a real audience for that, if there was anyone in that theater at all. Or
Yeah,
if they
we'll
just
never
had
know.
canned applause. Hey, Jaren!
Sup, nerds?
I thought you said you weren't going to be here.
What did I miss?
You missed
I said maybe.
one of the most bizarre, serious attempts at a press conference I've seen in a very long time. Intel came
I missed the
out,
absurdity.
and Intel came out and like fucked up all their lines, had cameras in the shots, and like weird desyncs. At one point, they streamed a Twitch page where people in the chat were saying Ryzen is better.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
all
back.
kinds
It was
of nonsense.
a fabulous train wreck.
It's day 2 here.
Why was there
Gentlemen,
dubstep
I'm actually
on just now?
surprised
No, wait, that's a
that
dumb
you
question.
are alive.
Yeah,
and
why wouldn't there be
responsive.
dubstep, Jaren?
Just got off that live
All right.
live broadcast, the pre-show.
I don't think I want to.
Also, a lot of people said game on.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, a lot of people said that.
A lot of people said
show.
game
I'm
on.
sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, I'm
for
getting
those who
that from the
watched
chat a
pre-show,
little
if those who
I'm
didn't
not
watch
sure we
pre-show,
want to
this is
keep
take care of John Carnage. Thanks for being with
Oh,
us. Goodbye.
this.
All right,
They announced
We'll ask if you
they
can
announced
stay
a
and work for the
VR
rest of the day,
esport.
but,
Okay.
fine.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine.
They announced
It's
a
okay.
VR
So now
esports
what,
game,
I consider freelance?
which is
And then I
basically
get
Rocket
free.
League.
Yeah.
Which is like some ham
Which
bones
is
or something.
actually
With
it's
robots.
Like
drive
Rocket League,
macaroni,
where you're
drive
floating
macaroni,
instead of driving
and
a car.
Floating
$1.50
robot.
an hour.
Yep. $1.50 an hour?
Space.
Okay, hey,
And it's
roll
called
onto my
Lone
side.
Echo, which
A stick of gum.
Lone Echo sounds like
an
indie
Intel
walking
press conference just
simulator.
happened. You know, we
yeah,
heard
or like
about
an
the
indie
movie
horror
about the
game.
i9.
Yeah.
They reinforced ESL.
All right, so
like
we've got about
indie
40 minutes
sci-fi horror.
Or 20
They
minutes
announced the
for
VR
the
esports
PC
league,
gaming
and you guys,
showcase.
I need to real talk right
Talk
now.
to me, Mac.
Real talk it.
All right,
I need to
that's
real
good. That's
talk.
the one I'm
Yeah.
actually
Right? Do you
interested
know which VR?
Oh,
platform
also we
sold
got
the
to
most?
watch Lucio dance
Yes.
for a while for some
Correct.
reason.
In the
I
spawn,
mean,
Oh
maybe
my
while
God.
everybody
All
else was
gear
playing.
has, you know, a lot of
We
like,
watched a lady play
Fair enough, right?
some
So,
like
PSVR,
VR sci-fi
and
shooter,
Oculus have
and it was the most
reasonable,
bizarre thing ever
you know,
because she
I
was
guess,
holding the Vive
consumer
little
bases,
gun
but they're not
things,
huge
and it like
yet, right?
showed
Not
the
big.
guns she was holding
like
on the
it's a
screen,
little
but it was like
early
sort of desynchronized, and like the
for-
guns
Yeah,
were
the
like
guns
floating,
were flipping
Yeah.
out.
I'm thinking it's.
and then
That
like
sounds
it was
very good.
I think
it was so bizarre.
They had so many weird hard cuts. At one point, like audio just started playing, and like somebody missed their cue, and they tried to laugh it off.
Put a lot of work into this. We know there's not many games out there, but this hardware looks really good. It's got a lot of surface area.
I feel like it was the pre-show part 2,
I don't mean to hate on
which you
VR,
also
actually.
missed
There's
last
been some
night.
great VR experiences, but
Rest assured, we're all very glad Intel is doing
I
E3
don't know,
press
maybe I'm just
conferences
being
now.
an esports
Somehow I don't
man,
have a
but,
hangover from last night. I was pretty drunk by the end
it
of
has
that.
its place, but it is
Really?
in and of itself
Yeah.
a gimmick. It's
interesting that I find it very hard to tell when you're not
play every
when
once
you
in a
are
while.
drunk.
It's not an everyday thing. I don't.
Well,
I could
I don't know
not.
if that's
I mean,
a diss
in a
or like
way,
a compliment.
That I've
I'm always
that I've
It
drunk
could be
exposed
both.
and I've done. but I could not.
What was that lady's name, by the way? She was like, you all know her as whatever, and like
Firefox, I think. Actually, Jeff Keighley.
Yes, it was Firefox. And he's doing it apparently that's her name.
He's gonna have Ivan
and I feel bad for her.
Firefox, I think that's actually her.
And Void VR is.
Oh, you know what? That might be it. Yeah, but she's apparently some streamer, I guess. And she probably did not realize how embarrassing this whole thing was gonna be.
And it blew
yeah.
Right, like.
We're going to be back with you guys in about 15 minutes, where we will do the PC game.
I may not be there.
Away by laser tag when you can go
well, it's been fun having you, Justin. Thanks for filling in when everybody else
playing laser tag outside. You went and paid $5 to go play.
Absolutely. I'm very glad the Intel conference was the one I showed up for.
That was a pretty good one to pick, as it turns out.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's still laser tag.
There's still laser tag.
All right,
oh, yeah.
See you guys later.
There's people that are super serious into that.
Don't
you remember that?
Game on, bros.
This is happening. This is happening.
Remember when Ubisoft